joined by Payne Carter and Jaden Wilford. In our podcast today, we're going to be focusing on the topic of McDonald's. We will be talking about the food aspect, the business side, and then finishing it off with our general thoughts and comments. So let's get started on the food side. What do you guys think? Yay or nay?
No, not really anymore. Like I was saying, when I was a kid, I used to eat it all the time. I have very fond memories of going with my grandparents. Whenever they would pick us up or drop us off, we would only ever meet up at McDonald's because we would always be eating there. Mm-hmm. Or like at the play place, they would always have the games that would be there. You play the fun games that they're not even there anymore that I've seen. Then I get picked up and go home, or get picked up and go to my grandparents' house. But now we don't even meet at McDonald's anymore. We meet at like Cattleman's, which I don't even
Is
know.
Cattleman's good?
Yeah.
With the money aspect from it aside, like the food itself is okay. Like, I think it's just alright, I guess, because it's not horrible. Like, there's definitely worse out there, but the food itself, like, chemically is just bad.
Chemically,
like, of course, there's gonna be some benefits to it. Like, you get an increase of like iron or something like that because it is a burger at the end of the day. But
is it real though?
yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did my research, it's real, but it's just like
Processed.
It's processed, yeah. So you still get your iron, but there's still a lot of sodium and different other things that go with it.
Yeah.
Like, the chicken nuggets don't even seem real. I feel like nowhere else sells chicken nuggets that look the same as like food, like fast food businesses, like Carl's Jr. and places like that. They all have just like tiny little chicken nuggets where, as you get it from anywhere else, like an actual restaurant, they don't look anything like that. It seems super processed. It doesn't even seem like it's real chicken.
Yeah, for me, because I grew up on McDonald's too. Like, my dad, like, he just wanted to feed me. Like, he didn't care what it was. He just wanted to feed me. And so we go, like, McDonald's, like dang near every single day. I would get, like, a Happy Meal. But, like, my favorite things were the toys. So I would go always, like, a 4-piece chicken nugget with, like, some fries, maybe, like, an apple juice. When they had, like, Minute Maid there.
Yeah.
And then, the toy, obviously. But, yeah, honestly, I feel like now, like, as I'm trying to, like, grow older and, like, trying to watch out for my health, I feel like I don't gravitate towards McDonald's. Like, once in a while, it's good. You know, like, whenever I went to, like, McFlurries and everything, like, once in a while, it's good, but it's, like, on a daily basis, or, like, just eating it, like, as much anymore, I just, like, I can't stomach it. I feel like it just makes me groggy.
Yeah, whereas I was just, like, when I was younger, I just eat anything, whereas now I'm super picky. I can't eat as much since my taste buds have changed.
Yeah.
But I would just get like the bare minimum at McDonald's so I can get a toy. Just get a toy with the Happy Meal. Get the apples with the caramel dipping sauce. Throw away the apples. Use the caramel dipping sauce for the chicken nuggets, and it'd be perfect. But now they don't even have the caramel.
Which sucks though, because I think it's probably nostalgia for us.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is like, I think the food has always been really nostalgic, but yeah, now it's just like. But it was interesting because when I was doing my research, this guy, I forgot what his name was, but it was from an episode in 2004, like Super Size Me, and so the article was from like 2020, I think, but basically this guy, he decided to eat McDonald's for 30 days to see how bad it affected his health, but apparently like it led to like, let's say it said mood swings, depression, heart palpitations, accumulations in his liver. He gained 25 pounds and had sexual dysfunction. And mind you, he was only 32.
He was only eating McDonald's for every single meal?
Yeah, for 30 days straight. And like obviously like that's like a drastic change.
Yeah.
Obviously there's like little to no nutrition in the food. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like there should always be some type of nutritional value in anything we eat. So it's like, that was just really interesting to me because, dang, like 25 pounds in 30 days.
Was he like drinking sodas from there too, or was he drinking water?
That I'm unsure of. All I know is that each meal he would eat McDonald's, you know. But either way, 25 pounds and like all that health problems is crazy. Like having that
It's like
cholesterol
a pound
that
a day
high.
almost.
It literally, exactly.
But I think that comes from like just fast food in general, not just necessarily just McDonald's. Because if you're gonna eat fast food every day, that's still like grease every single day, which is gonna put up that 25 pounds.
That's true.
And then all that sodium and stuff from it, which is like, so I don't think it's necessarily just McDonald's, but fast food every day is definitely like horrible. But one thing I would say is that McDonald's fries is probably the best thing on the menu.
That's like the only thing I eat from there now.
Yeah,
It's just,
me too.
I just get large fries and a milkshake, and that's all I eat from there.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Large fries and a McFlurry.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I get the large fry and the smoothie, but I don't know. I think now, like knowing what I know about McDonald's and everything, and even the how it's made videos, like those steer me away from McDonald's so much.
Yeah.
It just looks
And the
nasty.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's because like the chicken, like it's like paste. It's really paste. It's ugh.
Like they grow it.
like I feel like
It's still white meat, but it's like
it's like pasty white meat.
Yeah.
Because you like it's like ground chicken, you just blend it up and
Yeah.
everything, and it forms a paste. But the paste at McDonald's is like
Like a cake paste. Like
cake
they're just-
paste. Like it literally looks like frosting. It looks disgusting.
That's not great.
Yeah. But I think it's also because, like, I'm not, like, yeah, obviously not just McDonald's, but I feel
Yeah.
like, for example, like Wendy's or like Carl's Jr., they at least have, like, different options, you know? Like, obviously it's not, like, the healthiest thing, but, like, they have salads that, like, actually look like salad. You know, they have, like, chicken that actually looks like chicken. They have burgers that aren't, like, just, like, throw in, like, the heater and, like, you're good, you know?
yeah.
But I don't know, I just feel like McDonald's is, like, it's good, but, like, just not good for you.
Whenever I think of like fast food, though, I think of McDonald's. Like that's the highest up there, like for advertisements than anything. And that's what I found in one of my research things is that people are more inclined to go to businesses like fast food restaurants that they know of, whereas other places where they haven't heard as much, like people gravitate more towards McDonald's because they know more about McDonald's than they do about any of these other places like Carl's Jr. or
Yeah.
Wendy's and Jack in the Box.
That's true.
I've heard way more about McDonald's than I've heard about any of them. I only ever hear about them when they're in contest to McDonald's with those fun little ads
Yeah.
where they're raging against each other.
Yeah, I feel like that's like really just because like how like wide known the food is though. Like I don't know, you like see in like movies and TVs and everything, but that's for the business side first. But let's continue about the food. But I don't know, the food is just not it for me. But yeah,
But one thing I did come across, apparently they are making like different advancements to try to better its quality. Apparently they're like trying to change ingredients and stuff to like better the recipe and stuff. But at the same time, they're also expanding their chicken menu. But I don't know what exactly is of course happening because another thing, like we'll talk about it more on the business side, but there's a lot of these McDonald's are individually owned. So some of the recipes could be changed depending on which McDonald's you go to.
really?
Yeah, I don't even.
I feel like no.
Because I feel like
don't know
each
anything about it either.
location has to have the same.
I think they have to
Different
have the
stuff.
same recipes. I don't think that
Yeah.
I think that they can change what's on the menu possibly. But
Maybe like the price.
Yeah, because the shipments, like you have to think about shipments. Like each McDonald's has to have the same ingredients in order to make the food.
it's like they're getting the same Happy Meal toys.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have a
that's
choice
true.
of what the toys
Yeah.
are.
That's true. Well, never mind then. But
It's like
I know for sure that they're making changes to their ingredients
yeah.
from what I researched,
yeah.
unless they're just like false and like whatever.
Yeah.
But I think they're heading towards the right direction. I think because so many people complain about the ingredients
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of forced them to change. I think that whole like, what was it? How it's made video, when that whole thing was like first published, I'm pretty sure like people were going crazy about
Well,
it.
what's crazy is because so there's like people on TikTok that like whenever I scroll, you know everything like my algorithm just feeds me random stuff. But there was this lady who had purchased a McDonald's meal. It was like a cheeseburger, a fry. That was it, right? And she kept it in a box in her house for like I think it's like been 15 years already. Like everything is in perfect condition. Like it's not like obviously it looks dehydrated. Obviously it's not like you know like usually like real food would spoil fast. Like you know there'd be mold growing and you know everything. But I feel like how many preservatives are in the food, like it literally looks like it's just dehydrated.
I think I've seen something like that too, but it wasn't to that extent. Like they had Wendy's, McDonald's, and like Burger King next to each other. I think Wendy's and Burger King started to like deteriorate faster, but they were all like rotting and stuff, of course. But McDonald's definitely was slower to rot. But I think yeah, it's probably because of all like the chemicals they put it in and stuff. But
Yeah, I was just gonna say that you were mentioning earlier about like other places having salad and healthier options. Does McDonald's even have stuff like that? I don't.
I
They
don't think they have snack wraps
They
that
ha-
has like lettuce.
they have a snack wrap, but
It's
aside
weird.
the snack wrap is a fried piece of chicken.
Yeah. Oh, and then I remember. Do you guys remember when they had the E. coli breakout?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
they
that was
coli the
funny.
onions. Like,
Yeah, and the lettuce had something a few years ago too.
yeah,
That was like everywhere.
yeah. But like that's crazy. Like, I think that was around the time that I really was like, no, and like no McDonald's for
There's
me.
also been like a bird influencer for the past few years. I just know that from where I work, there's like all the penguins stay inside because they can't come outside
Oh.
because there's a bird influenza. I guess it just affects all of them.
Yeah.
What does that mean for the chickens that they use for their
Their meal.
their
Yeah.
meals? Yeah.
The thing is, I don't even think it's chicken. Cause have you heard like about all like the lab grown stuff? Like I feel like genuinely like McDonald's is a type of corporation.
No, I'm
to
pretty.
be doing
I'm
that.
pretty sure it is officially white meat. Because when I was doing my research, I didn't find anything about like lab
stuff.
grown or anything.
That's good. That's
They
good
could
to
just
know.
be cloning the same chicken.
Yeah. But I feel like we were talking about like the nutritional aspect. I feel like McDonald's definitely focuses on the taste more than the ingredients. I feel like that's what it is. Cause like obviously you're trying to appeal to everyone and trying to make sure that like it's something that people actually eat, you know. But I feel like they kind of lost touch of like how this affect people's health. I feel like that's a lot of fast food places in general, but like especially McDonald's though. You know?
Crazy theory. What if they put a chemical inside the food so then people get addicted to it?
Isn't that in everything?
Sodium.
That's not the sodium, but
Honestly,
I don't know.
I feel like I've heard that too before. Like, what if they put something in there to like
Yeah.
make people want more?
Like I've eaten Wendy's, but never had the same feeling of eating like McDonald's.
It's like the
where I
same
would
thing
eat
as
it.
drinking Dasani water. It's got salt in it, so it makes you
want more.
thirstier, so you need more.
Oh yeah, and they sold Dasani at McDonald's too. But yeah, so yeah, I thought that was a good thing about the food. So now let's go into the business side. I think we have a lot of good stuff about this one, but I'm gonna start off. I feel like McDonald's is really good at being innovative.
Yeah.
It's really good at like creating new things on the menu. You know, like remember the Grimace shake?
Yeah, I've never had it, but
Did you see all the videos of it?
not really. No.
No? Oh my gosh, it was like a trend on TikTok. It was like where like people would buy like a shake. It was like purple and they would like pour it all over themselves. It was so stupid, but like it was like so stupid but funny. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like that's what they're really good at, like marketing and like innovating different things because it appeals to people, you know?
Yeah.
But like what do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really, like I said, I only eat like the same things from there, so I haven't seen too many of those different shakes and stuff that they do. I've barely been keeping up with their toys anymore, but what I did research was stuff about their drive-thrus, because anytime I go there, I just go through drive-thrus because they've
Yeah.
introduced like the mobile ordering app and everything like that, which for me I've only been through a drive-thru I think 3 times. I think I just went for the 3rd time a few weeks ago. And it's just because I was super hungry. So I went through and I just got the normal thing I usually eat, just milkshake and fries. But they always ask you if you have a mobile order whenever you go through the line. Like it's kind of annoying every time. Like, no, I don't. And sometimes the app doesn't even work because my mom will do it for me and it doesn't work. She can't do anything with it. But I've seen with like, and I've seen some videos, they make their way to YouTube Shorts because I don't have Instagram or TikTok, so they take like a month to get to YouTube Shorts, but I'll see them a month late, of people going through the drive-thrus and ordering, and then there's an AI answering for them. So what I found was that they did have AI responding and taking orders for people in their drive-thrus, but their contract ended with IBM because of stupid mishaps with people ordering way too many things or them getting a wrong order because the AI thought they said something completely different or getting charged differently,
I
which was,
did not know that.
yeah,
Or the only thing I knew about was the mobile ordering.
yeah.
Like that was the only thing I wrote. Like I know about it, but I know that AI.
Yeah, with the AI, it's not just McDonald's too. It's like all over. Like I seen it, even the Taco Bell people, like they had an AI
Yeah.
one too. But I guess because people keep going around ordering 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 shakes, like they just got tired of the AI. Because I believe like one time it actually went through.
Yes,
And-
it goes for like thousands of dollars. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's so many so much food.
Yeah, and people most likely aren't even actually paying for it or actually grabbing it. Probably just
Yes.
order it just to order it.
And it's like a drive-through, so I mean, you don't even have to. There's nothing. There's no like gate stopping you from just driving
Yeah.
through after you order all that. They could totally believe you if they wanted to. I don't think they believe you have 55 of everything, but
But they're forced to make it.
but yeah, if they made it and then they just see you drive all the way through, they're gonna do it.
That's actually crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, then the kitchen gets mad too because that's a lot to make.
But I feel like the mobile ordering is actually like a really good idea though.
Yeah.
Because even whenever you're at McDonald's, because we're going to on FaceTime,
Yeah.
like it's just like really easy. Boom, 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 you go.
Yeah.
You know?
And you get like rewards points, so you could get even more free things.
Yeah.
That's just for everywhere though. You just,
Yeah.
as much as you order from places, you get more points. You
Yeah.
get more from everything.
But
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing I do miss about McDonald's, like, because I feel like the play place was always like such a fun area to be in as a kid. You
Yeah.
know, I feel like that kind of like because they took it out on a lot of places. Like the
Yes.
McDonald's I grew up going to in Pittsburgh, they took it out. Like they don't have it anymore. And then they also have in Concord, the one I also went to growing up. I think they demolished it or like they what's it called again? What's the word? Yeah, that yeah. I don't know.
It's like
The word, but
They remade
yeah, renovate,
refurbished.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they they took it out, so like now I'm like, dang, like the nostalgia's gone.
Yeah, I feel like the one that's over here, I think the play place is still there, but they definitely took out everything and then re-put it all back in, but it's all like bland colors. I feel like when I grew up, I remember it being like blue,
Color,
yellow,
yeah.
red, very colorful with the games and everything.
Like
And
the
now
slides.
now it's just like, I think, normal colors,
Yeah.
like brown, tan.
So I went to the Philippines growing up, like, you know, and because in the Philippines, McDonald's really popular. Like any fast food place is really popular, but they held events at the McDonald's there, and one of my family members, their kid had a birthday party, and we got invited, and I went. They had like the mascots, like the Hamburglar,
Yes.
Grimace, and like all of that. Like like Ronald, like they had everyone there, and I was like, what the heck? This is not America. Like, but I feel like I feel like it's different per country, like how they market things, you know. But I don't know. That was just like really interesting to me because they don't really have that here. But I mean, obviously, they don't have it here now, especially since more modern now.
And I feel like the like stores themselves, they used to be like red and yellow, like their main colors. I feel like they're just normal colors now, like with their
Yeah.
play place.
Like
They-
the brown, silver,
Yes.
yeah.
Just dumb colors. But I've been to it's not really the same, but their McDonald's like foundation, like where they profit for different I don't know the word, for different needs. I've been there, and Ronald McDonald's been there. It had nothing to do with going to McDonald's, but they've got like a big statue of him, but it's just like their big open area for raising money for
Yeah.
different things. And it's a lot different than just going to McDonald's, obviously.
Yeah, because there's a McDonald's in like near Pleasanton, but it looks like the original McDonald's. I don't think they refurbished it.
Yeah.
I don't think they refurbished it because it's still like that green, yellow, like old school type of color. And I was like, wow, that's so nostalgic.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been to the original one, and I don't remember where it's at, but I always see those YouTube shorts of that one movie that came out for it, for
Oh,
McDonald's,
yeah,
where
yeah.
they're like talking about how it became more corporate than it was just one business. And I think that's very interesting, but I think it's on Apple TV. I don't have Apple. So.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say though, like when you're talking about the marketing, McDonald's marketing is probably like some of the best like out right now. Like they're always having some type of trend or some type of collab that's like helping them out. And also like the app, I feel like the app is one of the most known things about them too, just because of how much money you could save. Like you could get like 3 items for $8. Like the buy one add another for $1. Like that's always coming in clutch for a lot of people, especially like coming out of high school or something where you may not have as much money. So it's
Yeah.
just like I think to get a bang for your buck is definitely like amazing. And also just the collabs in general, always having new audiences to reach.
Yeah.
Like with the BTS meal, they're reaching all the K-pop fans. They had like a little anime little collab thing that they did. So reaching that side, like they're always doing something to reach a different aspect or a different audience, which is helping them grow a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like the toys and everything. There's always a new toy for some kid to get that is like anything that they like. And I feel like I don't know if they do it anymore, but I feel like they used to have ones featured for boys and girls. I
Yeah,
can
they
remember
did.
at the
They did,
beginning
they did.
when I was
Yeah, they did.
little, they had ones specifically if your kid was a boy or if it was a girl,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you didn't care.
And they even had like different boxes for boys and girls. Do I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that? Because I remember one of my favorite toys. It was like a strawberry shortcake, and like I still remember the scent of it. But then they had like a totally different. I think it was like a skater for like the boys.
Yeah.
And then I remember we had Monsters Inc. Oh, Monsters Inc. Monsters High.
Yeah.
And like that was like also my favorite type of like, because I had all the dolls and everything, and so they had like a little pail, and like they would put the food in there. But I was like, wow, like they used to be so creative. Like I feel like the toys now is just like, because like my little cousins, oh yeah, my little cousin, we literally just got him because we were watching his sister play softball, and so he was hungry, so we got him McDonald's before, and it was like the basic little toy, but like I remember like it being so like decorative and like everything, and I like, yeah, they're so innovative, you know, they're really innovative, but I feel like they kind of just like lost like the nostalgic touch to it, you know.
Because they had like games on this. I haven't gotten a Happy Meal in a while, but they're like the back of the cereal boxes
Yeah.
where they have games and stuff
Like
on the back.
the crossword,
Yeah.
the maze. Yeah, I remember that.
I think they replaced that with just artwork of the collabs because I feel like almost
Yeah.
every toy
Just
now
ads.
is a
Just,
collab.
yeah.
Ads for the toys that you can
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. Which sucks because it's like I feel like my favorite part of getting McDonald's as a kid was the toys. Like
Yeah.
was like the toys in the ranch. Those are like my favorite part.
But then again, like you said, it could just be nostalgia and it might not
Yeah.
have changed.
But like no, I don't think it really is. Yeah, it's a big part, but I think it's like genuinely like what it is, because I feel like everything's just so
'Cause they
bland
change.
now. Yeah, like you said that earlier. Like everything's so bland and boring.
Yeah.
Like it's just like they don't have
They're
what
not colorful anymore.
exactly, and so that just sucks because, you know, back in my day, they used to have like, you know, like I like I don't know. I just felt like I just wish they had more like I wish they had more nostalgic collabs
Yeah.
in a way, you know?
It feels like on the side of the Happy Meal thing, since they don't have like the crossword puzzles anymore, and they just have like the ads for the whatever the toys are. It just feels like it's like a blind box, which I guess it kind of is, which is very fun. But I already know what's gonna be in there. It's not like you're chasing any specific toy.
Yeah.
And if you are, then that's sad.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was about the business side. So let's go into like our general thoughts and comments. I feel like we kind of been talking about that, but I think my personal opinion on McDonald's as of right now, like as like I'm a quote unquote adult, I feel like McDonald's just isn't the same anymore.
No, definitely not. I definitely got a lot more as a kid, like I was saying. And I mean, I just had some on Monday, just a milkshake, and I even remember from then I just had a horrible stomach ache right after. I don't even know if it was from that. I went to the movies right before, so it could have been anything. But I just don't think of McDonald's as like food anymore. It's more of like a chore to go to and
Like a
get,
snack,
Yeah,
maybe.
like a snack, because I don't get full meals from there anymore.
Yeah.
And anytime I do get like fries and stuff from there, I don't eat that much anyways. I don't have very big appetite, so like a large fry and a milkshake is like a fun meal for me. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's like the same as you guys said, but I think the biggest part for me is that I didn't eat a lot of fast food as a kid. So now that I'm able to eat it more consistently, it's not like a rarity, like not something I desire so much. Because like coming home from school or something as a kid, you just want something quick. You want McDonald's, like you see it all in all these ads. 'cause
got food at home.
yeah, like we were watching on TV, and then your parents will tell you we got food at home. But now, like, cause I'm able to drive or like be able to just go whenever I want, basically, it's not really something I desire because how common it is now.
yeah.
So that
Yeah.
might also play a role, but I don't know. For me, it's just like I feel like McDonald's is more nostalgia than anything now, and it's not really like something you desire because you're basically able to have it whenever.
Yeah, but I think it's still more of like being a kid. It's easier to get like Happy Meals and stuff, whereas like the adult meals at McDonald's, it's not as fun. So there obviously is nostalgia with getting Happy
Yeah.
Meals, because I feel like that would be for anyone growing up with McDonald's. They just want to eat Happy Meals from there as a kid, and then when they grow up, they just have all these boring meals that don't have like toys or anything.
Yeah.
So
And even the toys aren't as appealing to the adults.
Oh, yeah.
'cause-
Yeah,
we're-
there's like unknown toys too. It's just like they don't do like the really, like yeah, they still do collabs, but they don't do like strawberry shortcake. They don't do like tech deck. They don't do like it's more like generic toys. I feel like now, you know.
I think
Yeah.
that's also because kids just don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah,
Like-
that's true.
Yeah, and also like you're saying before, the toys used to be so much more like innovative before. Like they had a lot of stuff going on with them. I feel like now it's just like a piece
Little-
of plastic.
Little figurine.
Yeah, that you just I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my
Whatever.
gosh, do you guys remember like there was like a hoop one? It was like there was like this like
The toy and you press the
yeah.
thingy.
Do you like did you ever get that toy?
I don't think. Are you mean the one where you like put a hoop in a thing and you squeeze it and it flies out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. And like they had a little hoop. That was so fun. Like they don't do that anymore.
You
Cause
get those out of those like things that you pull apart and it's just got a random thing in it from
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Those things.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't even get crave McDonald's anymore. Like I crave other fast food places. I think it's 'cause like I think we all grew up on McDonald's so much that like we're not even like that. Like you know, it's not even that great anymore. But like I crave like Cane's more, or like I crave like In-N-Out more, and like I crave like you know other stuff. But like McDonald's is just never my first option anymore.
And like with the toys, I feel like I lost my train of thought.
McDonald's is more like if you're trying to save money, then you know, and you want something quick, then it's good.
Yeah.
But there's always gonna be better options out there.
Mhm.
Well,
Exactly.
I still think McDonald's is like the head of like all fast food just because of how like wide known it is. Like even in shows and stuff, they're always like making off-brand McDonald's.
That or like McDonald's will also just be there. Like
Yeah.
so many books that I read or like movies that I see, McDonald's is just in there. And it's might not even be product placement. It's just it's so big you already know it. Why not?
Like
But
the
that's how
bi-
good their marketing is though. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the biggest one I see is like McDonald's. They just like flip
Yeah.
the M into a W. And then
Yeah.
I've seen that in so many different like animes and shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember what I was gonna say. So like with the toys and stuff, I don't think that they've I don't see ads for them anymore, but with the toys, I don't think they ever do just McDonald's toys. I think it's always just like a collab toy. They used to have like toys that were McDonald's only, like with the characters and everything, like Grimace and Burglar or whatever the names are.
Yeah.
Now I don't think they do that anymore. Maybe they did with the Grimace shake
Yeah.
stuff. But,
Because the toy my little cousin got, actually no, they did have a Super Mario's. They're having a Super Mario's collab right now because of the Super Mario's
that makes sense.
thing, but they don't do the boys and girls thing anymore. Like they just put whatever
Yeah, I don't think so. I
Um,
think it's more targeted towards
to
like,
whoever.
Yeah.
the whatever the collab is. It has to be for both. I don't think they
Yeah.
ever do.
Well, no, because my little cousin he got Princess Peach, and he wanted to open his sister's toy because he didn't like it.
If I wanted Mario or something, huh?
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure you could like the employees know what's gonna be in each one. I don't think they pick one at random or like they do.
No, they
but
just grab one.
No, they just grab it because
Yeah.
they used to like remember like we talked about like they used to
Yeah.
ask like if it's like a boy or girl.
And
Mm.
then they
everything.
put whatever you want. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can ask for a certain toy.
I've heard of that too.
Yeah.
You could ask like, hey, I don't have this one yet. Can you see if you have this one?
Yeah.
And if the person's not like bored out of their mind, they can. go and
You
look
can
at
do it, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I used to walk into McDonald's. They had that little glass case that showed
Yeah.
what toy it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
like I'm pretty sure it was like a new one each month too.
I
It's
think
like
they
a
took it
trophy
out.
case. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen
Because
that.
all I see is the ordering station
Mhm.
and then like
Just the
just
counter. and
the
everything.
counters and
Which is
everything.
a whole nother thing is that ordering station without even like going up to the counter. I feel like that's not in too many places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go to inside many of those places anymore, but I think it's interesting that they close the inside before that they close the outside. Like it's still open so much longer, but you can't go inside the McDonald's. Like when
Yeah.
I went Monday, the inside wasn't open, but the drive-through was open. You couldn't go inside to order. You could only go through the drive-through. So
I think that's mainly from like people are like realistically like people are getting lazy. So with the app and everything, now you're just ordering off the app, go through the drive-through. Like I rarely see too many people inside. The only time I see people inside, they have like a big party or something, or if they have like little small ones, and then they can just run around or do whatever inside the little play place. But realistically, I don't be seeing like anyone go inside anymore. Or they'll just do the pull-up parking where they'll come out and bring the food to you.
Yeah.
I
So
saw
it's just
that.
like yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just like I don't think people see a need to go inside anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's also just because of how they modernized it, you know? Like for example, like In-N-Out. Like you can go in or out. Get it?
Yeah.
But
Keep going.
but
Like, that's-
or like Cane's, like you can go inside or you
Yeah.
can go in the drive-through because they don't have like the ordering kiosks. They don't really have an app. So I feel like they definitely did it intentionally because you're kind of just taking away the intimacy of a restaurant, you know?
I
So
feel
like they're generally trying to like make it fast food, you know?
Yeah. And I mentioned this earlier in our practice, but like I saw that they tried doing something with voice recognition for their drive-thrus, which is still crazy to me. I don't know how that would even work. How would they do that?
Did you have to have the app? Like,
No, through their drive-thru. They would recognize your voice and know what your order would be.
oh, that is big.
You know how much you'd have to go there for that? But they don't even need that because the common
Yeah.
customers, like, people already be knowing, like, their orders and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would ever need that, but yeah, no, they got in legal trouble with it. Like they have the same type of trouble. It's from Illinois. I don't know if they did that anywhere in the other states, but they have a law where if you're using any type of biometric data, you have to get consent first, obviously.
Oh.
If it's a drive-through, I don't think it's. I think it's
No,
just
they just
AI
record
taking,
it.
yeah. It's just recording what you're saying, but that same type of privacy law was like applied to Six Flags and Facebook and stuff, and I saw like because I work at Six Flags, so
Yeah.
the one that's I think Great America or something. It's definitely not in Illinois, so I don't know how this applied to them, but I guess they tried doing something with thumbprints to get into stuff like season passes to use thumbprint. I don't know why
It's
they would.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's just like unnecessary data they need.
Yeah.
Hi, John. It's your third time coming today.
I mean, I get why they do it, like, to make sure no one's, like, you know.
Stealing.
Yeah, and, like, your season pass is connected to you, but, like, it's just.
For McDonald's to know your voice.
Yeah,
like,
that's
doesn't
OD.
make- That doesn't mean
For no reason.
What do they need that for?
Yeah. And like, because you just use a code now for like the mobile ordering.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's literally the only way you can do it because you're not like giving away your information or anything,
Yeah.
and like just like the risk side of it. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and you don't even need to go through a drive-through or go inside. You could also just like DoorDash food. You don't even actually have to go.
DoorDash is
anywhere.
expensive though.
Yeah, but some people don't care. They'd rather be at home, watch TV, and then DoorDash it.
Yeah.
That's job doing that.
And plus, if it's like McDonald's and it's already cheap anyways, it's barely any much more. Because
Yeah.
It's already cheap food. You're just like paying for
Yeah.
a regular meal.
And if you have Dash Pass too, it makes it easier.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like that was a pretty good run. So
Yeah.
that's all we have for you guys today on the topic of McDonald's. We discussed the food aspect, the business side, and our general thoughts and comments. Again, my name is Katrina Reyes. I'm followed here today by Payne Carter and Jaden Wolford. And finally, just look deeper into what you're putting in your body before you purchase it. But yeah, thanks for watching.